Hey Sagittarius, you guys, I'm doing a read for you. It's not you. So the read where people give us excuses and we're not quite sure it's sitting with us very well. So we're here to get the truth and some clarity and to see what questions you should be asking when this person decides to come back around. All right. All is not lost. So I'm going to pull your energy and how you feel about this person. So if that does not resonate, you guys check your other placements, you guys. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope so much that you will subscribe to my channel if you like my energy. I would appreciate that. So let's get your energy first and see what's coming through for you. We have the High Priestess card, your energy with the Five of Cups. And then we have the Empress card coming through. I feel like, wow, so the energy, your energy, gosh, you're coming through with this high priestess and this empress. It's like, your worth, your value, your place when it comes to life. And yes, this situation, all right, it might upset you in small ways, but you know that, if somebody's going to come in and out of your life like that, you deserve better. I feel like right now it's like the time that you're offsetting your energy. You're putting yourself on a pedestal. You guys should be if you're not, okay? And if you're not, then at least it's coming to mind. I do see that. The high priestess is, you could have a really, or feeling a real deep connection to this person, but you also got to know that she represents unattainable energy. So somebody's kind of used you and put you back on the shelf. That's not it. This right here is, your value, your worth, you deserve better than anybody that's going to give you an excuse. And it doesn't matter if the excuse that I pull is coming through and it's like they're being honest to the core. You deserve something better than that. You really do. And I feel like for you guys, it's like you're on this path where you're happy, you're in a harmonious vibe, and you know that you're in a place that it could be too that some of you guys are questioning, why am I still calling in energies that it tend to make me draw back on my feelings and emotions. And it's okay, you guys, to experience that. It doesn't matter how elevated, how high our frequency is. We have to learn to polarize our energies, the good and the bad. That's what brings us ultimately what we want when it comes to the future. And for whoever is here, I feel like you got a pretty good head on your shoulders when it comes to who you are, what you represent, what your path is. And while this person may have your energy a little bit lower, it's going to be a matter of time before you pop yourself right back out of that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know my value. I know my worth, and I'm not going to let anybody do this to me. Even if it feels like you're on a soul journey or some sort of a spiritual journey, it's like this one is just a come and go lesson, right? Let's see how you feel about this person. How you feel about this person. We did not have that Emperor card showing up. No, it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords. Okay. I was like, oh man, is that the Emperor? This is a soul level connection coming through here potentially. It doesn't mean that it's still not, all right, but the King of Swords comes through. This right here, how you feel about them, very quiet, maybe withdrawn, somebody who potentially manipulated the power that they had over you, or just the power or the influence that they had over this connection. With the Six of Wands, I feel like you do see potential in moving forward with this person, but the King of Swords coming through, I just feel like it's a little bit of manipulated energy. All right. Maybe instead of being truthful and honest and open, they were withdrawn and quiet. And the Knight of Wands is definitely showing up, and I can't help but feel like that's in you kind of comparing this person to what you're seeing and maybe what they're doing behind your back, but you're still kind of unclear about what's going on here, right? You don't want to say that this person's a cheater, a liar, and a player, but I think that everybody's first instinct is to say in our mind space that, okay, you're not being honest, because if you're feeling real close and connected to me and I'm saying the same thing, why is there no chance, or why are we not taking why are we not taking on that opportunity to make something huge happen here? Gosh, like what a waste of potential. All right. So that's just kind of what I'm seeing with that energy. You guys, if you don't resonate with that, you might want to check those other placements. So let's just see who you're dealing with. This person's energy. What is their energy? Who is this person? You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we got the Six of Coins in reverse, which is Taurus. All right. So you're dealing with somebody right here who, right, it's like their energy is proving that they cannot be fair and balanced. You have that coming through twice. Oh no, sorry. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, Six of Wands. Excuse me. They're coming through with that in this I don't want to say they're being deceitful, but they definitely have their guard up. Okay, it's almost like this person's coming through like beating themselves up a little bit, like why am I putting myself out there in such a way or manner that looks like I want to shape or form new love and new beginnings, when it's like this person knows that they're kind of, there's something in their reservoir that just says I'm not ready for all of this. They're really not, you know. I'm not ready for a new relationship. I'm not ready to get deep and heavy. And you, in your energy over here, I'm just going to say you guys could have come off really strong. Not that you are putting anything onto this person, not that you're pressurizing them, but sometimes our energy, and I'll say I'm a Sagittarius cusp, and my energy can come off really, really, just really deep, you know, where people can't handle it. And I've been told that, you know, you're really deep um, and intense, and it scares people away. And it's really because, you know what, I speak from my heart, and I don't let any feelings just kind of, I don't let them marinate inside of me. If I'm feeling a certain way towards somebody, I have to say it. I have to spew it, because that's how, you know, that's how God made me. That's how the universe made me. I just, you know, I gotta be like that. And I just feel like you potentially, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you're in like that in a lot of ways. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and this person, it's almost like, well, maybe I thought I wanted it, but gosh, I don't want to get married tomorrow. And you're like, I'm not even talking about that, you know? It's just the intensity of this connection. The, gosh, you know, um, let me just see why this person's kind of feeling like this. Why are they feeling like this? We have the Seven of Cups showing up here. I mean, I like 6 cards just dropped out, and I'm not looking for 6. I just want 1. All right, so we have the Star card coming through. So they do want their fulfillment. They do want all things happiness. All right, they do want harmony in their life. The Strength card coming through with this Nine of Wands. It's just they've been through a lot, you know. It's almost like this person put themselves back out. They put themselves out there, and then they put themselves back in because they didn't think, or they kind of double checking or double guessing themselves on what they thought they wanted, you know. And you know, as people, we tend to do that. We tend to put ourselves out there thinking that we want something, and then decide, well, I'm not ready for all that, you know. And I don't try to interject myself into reads, but when I first was kind of doubting my own journey, and the person that I was with on this journey, I mean, it was like this stringing along happened over a period of almost a year, and then, you know, he ghosted, and then during that ghosting phase, I was seeing somebody else, and they were like ready, like in 2 weeks, to like be commitment type material, and I'm like, you know, I'm not ready for that. I just got strung along for almost a year. I'm not ready to hop into anything. Anyways, I just kind of feel like that's what this person is going through a little bit. But let's just see how they feel about you before I pull all the dirt. How do they feel about you? We have the Fool card coming through. Showing up in reverse just basically tells me that this person's definitely afraid to start anything new with you. They're definitely afraid, all right? They look at you as somebody who with a lot of compassion, emotional balance, somebody who embodies self-love and self-care, which you do, and you wear that very, very well, coming through with those two, the High Priestess and the Empress. You guys is one and the same. It's a divine feminine aspect, and if you're a man, that's fine. I'm not speaking to women. I'm saying that you're the ability that you have, you carry yourself, and you know quite well what you deserve, but you also carry it with compassion, with empathy. Like, you're here, you have self-love, you know your worth. This person's looking at you, I want to say kind of awestruck, and I'm getting the chills as I say that. They look at you as somebody who's got a lot of love to share. This is somebody with emotional balance, emotional availability. It's like, I'm here, you know, and I can be whatever it is that you have never experienced. And you don't even have to say that for this person to recognize that depth that you carry. But they're definitely afraid of coming into a union. They're definitely afraid. As I go through the cards, we can pull to see what that Three of Cups is all about. I just feel right now it's afraid of unity. It's afraid of actually feeling the feelings of happiness, because this person's scared. I kind of don't understand that, but I guess as we grow, we tend to kind of learn what's real and what's not. And one thing I guess I can say about my own spiritual journey is I can identify, I can identify because I've healed in a lot of ways, and I'm not bragging on myself, but I've been through the codependent phases. I've been through through all the rejection and ghosting and all of this. I've been through that, so I can see when I'm talking to somebody what their level of healed energy is. That and I'm not dating or anything, but I could just see it when I'm talking to somebody where they're sitting at, and I feel like you have that same gauge. All right. So let's just see what this person told you. What did they tell you? What did they tell you? We have the Ten of Swords coming through with painful endings. All right. We have the Chariot card coming through. This person feels quite stuck. This person feels quite stuck when it comes to their life. They do want happiness and they know that they deserve happiness. But the Ten of Swords is just saying, I've been through a terrible past. I've had a lot of things happen, probably in the most negative facet, and I feel like it's not just about relationships with this person. I feel like they probably had a lot of negative things happen and transpire, that they're still kind of waiting for that hope and that happiness and that harmony to kind of show up in a relationship. If I can say so, through maybe even meeting you, they've decided that relationships aren't isn't going to be what cures me. All right. And if they're seeing you come through with that Empress and the High Priestess, they're definitely seeing a lot of healing that they need to do. And it's more about catching up. It's elevating. It's not even that you have that you're it's not even that you're scaring them away. It's almost like this person's recognizing something through you. Basically what I feel like they're telling you is, I've been through a lot. I've been struggling a lot. I've not been able to push forward and move forward, and it's not just one instance, it's a lot of instances. And I kind of feel like you're talking to somebody or dealing with somebody who hasn't seen happiness in a long time until they meet you. And then it's like, now I got this whole other thing I got to deal with, so that I can, it could just be as simple as your glow, your energy, what you say, that this person just is. And it's not that you're making them feel little, but like, man, I got so much catching up to do, I just kind of feel like this person is just worried about everything that's transpired. It's not just one thing, it's many things that's keeping them from being able to take on a caring relationship. So let's just see. I got to see. Actually, let me just see a little bit more about this, what they told you, business. All right, look at that. The Eight of Swords is popping up with unhealthy ways of thinking and habits. It could be a relationship. All right, the King of Swords is just somebody who's not quite putting everything on the table either. We have the Four of Wands that comes through. That's a depiction of marriage, celebration, happiness, and harmony. But the King of Swords is quite withdrawn. So I kind of feel like maybe this person's been very, very evasive, not fully telling you everything that's going on. And it's not that they're keeping secrets. It's more about this person just is not giving you the full scale of what it is they're actually going through, which can be some pretty harming um, situations, considering that Eight of Swords is coming through, because that's also unhealthy thoughts, but it's also unhealthy physical living practices just as well. All right, so let's just see what's really happening with this person. What's happening with this person? Wow, I mean, this person's struggling. Look at that. They need to heal, you guys. This is like the first read I've done so far, which is a huge confirmation that this person recognizes that they have a lot of healing to do and growth. And I gotta say, just based off these cards, it could be divorced, it could be finances, it could be children, it could be family, losing a house, losing a job, and I just feel like this person's telling you, I'm dealing with a lot right now, and I just want to tell you this: let them take the time they need to heal, because this is somebody who's not ready. I just feel like this is a huge confirmation. This person hasn't seen brighter days probably until they ran into you. And even then, they're like, I don't want to bring my bullshit into your life because you don't deserve it, you guys. All right. So I just want to pull some advice. Let's just see if they're coming back. We have the Hermit card. I feel like it's going to be a while before this person comes back. And if they do, it's going to be, their energy is still going to be very scattered. But what I do want to tell you is that they don't want to lose out on the situation and the dynamic. But what I do want to tell you is that they're not going to be ready to come back wholeheartedly, because they're still going to go through changes. They're still trying to go through situations that need to be healed. All right. I'm going to pull initials. And you guys, if your initials or their initials don't show up, it's fine. We have EU, EL, and ZO. Sag, I'm gonna leave it right here, you guys. Good luck with this one. I just feel like time, and proper sending them proper vibes and healing will is gonna help this person exponentially. You guys take care.